Yo, what's going on with ya YouTube? Jumpman Chris here, back at y'all with another vid, guys. Alright, so we got might be on early. We don't know exactly what's going on. What is Nike doing? But I went ahead and just go ahead and paid the early price for these. I know it's a little high, but you know what? I wanted these in hand, make some content and stuff like that. And also I saw they were available. Shout out to my guy Upscale VRV. If you guys didn't know, he was also partners with Upscale Crack. You guys already know, down in New York, man. Appreciate you, fams. He lives over in New York. I'm pretty sure New York did like a whole event about these things. And I must say, look, I love Air Jordan 3s. Big fan of Korea. Hey, my Asian brothers, all right? Appreciate y'all. So I had to went ahead and get these, man. I didn't get the first ones, so because those were really limited back then, and they were really hard to get, and I think they were only released like in Korea or something like that. So with that being said, man, we had to open these up, and yes, sir. All right. So this is my first time seeing these, and look at the packaging, just like that. Wow, got it all wrapped up just like this, little blanket over it. Okay. Follow, man. Hope to come back to New York very soon, man. My favorite city to visit, but haven't been back in a while. So, all right, let's open this up, man. This is different. So it's like blanket up, so it's kind of just tied up together like this, and also like this. Okay, it's kind of like a tied up. Just tied them up. Just tie them all up. All right, so you get it all blanket up, tied together like this. That's kind of crazy, but hey, man, here it is, a little blanky, and this is how it becomes. I'm not sure how they came out during the event. Maybe they just had like special wrapped or anything, but this is pretty cool. Look at that right there, the sky with the red Jumpman. So I know these were inspired by the Korean Olympics back in the. So it's a tribute to South Korea Olympics team back in 1988. Now the first release was back in 2018, and now in 2025 we are getting a 2.0 version of these. So like I said, I never had the first one. They were very limited. I think it was only released in Korea. No one in Korea went to look out for me back then, so it's all good. But now these are going to be a little bit more widely available. I'll tell about the stocks here in a bit, but check out the paper. Look at it, like the little elephant print here on the side too as well. But yes, sir. Okay. There we go. Wah freaking law, man. Woo, buddy boy. These definitely gives a little bit more of a vintage vibe to it, which is, look, I know some people might be sick and tired of the whole vintage look to it. I mean, some people are definitely complaining about the whole UNC vintage look to it. Here's a little ribbon to it. I guess that's how it was done. It was wrapped up accordingly. But you know what? Look, I don't mind some of the vintage if they do it correctly. You know, I thought the UNCs were dope. I think people just hate on it because the resale is low. I mean, no one said anything about when the Lost and Founds, when they came out. Those were hyped, and even the reimagined 3s. And this definitely gives me a little bit of a reimagined 3 look to it, but I think the soles is a lot more darker compared to, you know, past. There's, unfortunately, this one does not have. Oh, okay, never mind. It's on this one. This one has the Korean flag right there on the tongue. The vintage sole. Again, I know some people hate it. Some people don't mind it, like me. I don't mind them. I think it's cool. I think these are actually pretty freaking fire, to be honest. Now, the elephant print here is very like a fuzzy suede. Definitely more, you know, defined and everything. But there you go. Nike Air in the back. Korean Seoul 2.0s, and I must say, I'm liking these, man. Any of my Korean peoples know what this mean here in the back? I might have to talk to some of my Korean friends. You know, gotta hit them up. But yeah, so 안녕하세요. You know, me and wifey, we just got done. We just went to K-pop earlier this week, man. So, but anyways, yeah. So right now, are they gonna release on sneakers? Supposedly, they should be releasing on May 17th on sneakers. I know they're not loaded up yet. I'm not sure what Nike's doing about that. Could it be a shock drop? I don't know. Or EA, you know Nike. You just gotta keep on the lookout, guys. All right. They'll probably do like a late update maybe. So by the time I make this video, it might be too late. So maybe they already did. But eventually if they are gonna do like a regular drop, they're gonna just be like, oh, hey, it's finally up now. I mean, they are also dropping the Mellow 12, so maybe they don't want to interfere with that. Who exactly knows what's going on with that? Because the Mellow 12s are coming out this weekend. The Travis Scotts are coming out Friday. So, yeah, man, it's just a lot of crazy stuff that's going on this week, I feel like. It's actually a busy week, low-key. All right, so listen up, guys, because I'm not going to put it on the screen here. All right, so this is the stock numbers I'm getting right now. Not 100% confirmed. But right now, we're hearing that the stock numbers is roughly around 30,000 pairs. That's probably going to be on sneakers. Sounds like a lot. It's really not. But, okay, so it's going to be from, like, all size 3 all the way down to a size 15. We'll start with a size 8. That's going to be, like, about 1,800 pairs. Size 8.5, 2,100 pairs. Size 9, 3,000. 9.5, 3,200. Size 10, 4,000. Size 10.5, 3,900. Size 11, 41. Size 11, 2,300. And then the size 12 is 3,600. And it says right now a size 12 is 0. So again, this is not official. It's just what I'm seeing right now was reported. Size 13, 1,200. Size 14, 900. Size 15, less than 300. Okay, so there. If you guys want to rewind or whatever you want to do with that, you know, take it as you will. But yeah, majority of the size will probably end up being a size 11 and a 10. It seems like 9.5. A little bit more than a 9, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, again, these are still gonna be probably gonna end up getting sold out, probably most likely, just because the whole hype between the first one, and there is a little bit of resell on these. Now they did drop. They were like at 400 or 500. That's not what I paid. They went down a little bit. So because how crazy it was with the first release, I think that's probably why they're still probably gonna sell out. And then again, they're probably not gonna go for much once after the release. But if you look at the price right now, most sizes around $300. Like a size 8 is going for 3. Same with the 9 and 9.5 and a 10. Size 10.5 is around 330. Size 11 is about 330. Same with 11.5 and 12. All right. Now I expect, you know, once people start to get pairs, 30,000 pairs, I expect these things to go down. We're gonna probably stay around like that 260 to 280 mark. You know, that's probably where they're gonna settle at after the release, and once people get pairs from the sneakers and stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot more pairs than there were from the first one because it was only exclusive in Korea, and you see how much those are going for. Like Low's ass is going for like over thousands of dollars. Size 8 is going for like 5,000, 9.5, 1,500, and even the 10.5, 10,000. That's crazy. So that's the comparison. That's why I never got them, because they were always so freaking high. But yeah, man, these, I mean, I think these are cool, man. I like these a lot. I like threes. Say what you want. And I don't mind the vintage stuff. I know some people hate the vintage stuff, but you know what? I don't mind it. I think it's cool if they do it right, you know, and if it makes sense. It's a 2.0. So yeah, it makes sense. Could they do something different? Maybe make it all black or something? Yeah, I guess. I mean, it'd just be the same thing they did with the J Balvins. So I'm glad they did it this way. Yeah, man, these remind me of the J Balvins. Yes, they definitely remind me of the J Balvins. Oh. Okay, so that being said, I still say they're a go. If you want to try to go for them whenever they do release. I don't know how Nike's going to end up doing it. Just be alert, guys. If anything, make sure you guys follow me on my IG. Join the JMK Broadcast channel on IG. It's free to join. If I get any information, I will definitely let you guys know ahead of time if I can't make a video. All right? And you guys already know, look, man, I don't charge you guys no membership, no Discord. Everything is free as long as you guys just show support on the channel. It's free to click, free to watch. Anyway, guys, just want to say, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at JummerChris on IG, so on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm JummerChris. Push.